Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you for watching this Facebook and YouTube live stream. Today it is the 3rd of March 2025. The time now is 10:32 p.m. We are just starting the live stream. Okay, so we are into the end of the first quarter. So end of the first quarter month. The March is the last month of the first quarter. So time passes very fast, right? Okay, I don't know. I mean, that as I grow older, okay, so it just like every year just zoom past, like this. Okay, I was just telling some of my friends over there, it's just like last year very fast. I just still sending my girl to preschool K2, okay, in a preschool. So suddenly it's like P1A without blinking an eyelid, right? Is it? We are into the first quarter, end of the first quarter soon already. Okay, anyway, you can see that today's live stream, okay, it is proudly sponsored by IG. So IG, they do have also a promotion for you. Okay, so do stay tuned for this. Okay, once again, if you can, everything is good, everything is well, say a hi to me in the comments. If you could, okay, please also share this. If you are watching this on YouTube, please also like and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, everything is good. Okay, hello William, hello Wailam, Edmund, Ming Heng, Christopher, Christina, thank you so much. Okay, I think waiting still for waiting people to stream in. Hello Evelyn, hello Gilbert. So let's kickstart this session right now. Let me share my screen. Let me change it to a bigger screen. Okay, so this is good enough for you guys. Let me zoom in a little bit. I think that's too big. Okay, so as usual, a disclaimer first. Whatever I share today, it is just for education purpose, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. Okay, and as of now, okay, our social media and everything, it is into one link there. You can just check it out there. I will post the link in the comments. Okay. All right, so this is what you will see in this shortener link tree link over there. Facebook, Telegram channel, YouTube, TikTok, X, our homepage, and also our webinar. It is there as well. The webinar is Unlock the Secret Patterns Hidden in the Market. Okay. All right. So once again, post the link in the comments. So if you haven't subscribed, follow. Okay, do subscribe and follow to our various social media channel over there. So once again, okay, as I mentioned today, live stream, it is proudly supported and sponsored by IG. I think for many of you guys, right, okay, IG shouldn't be new to you. And of course, for those, of course, there'll be newer, subscribers or viewers as well. Okay, for just in case you don't know, IG Asia, it is one of the biggest, in fact, if not the biggest, CFD provider in Singapore. They are also, as mentioned, as Singapore #1 CFD and FX broker. They are also MAS regulated. Okay, they have more than 13,000 plus markets across forex, commodity indices, and of course shares as well. They in fact do have cryptocurrency as well. Okay. By the way, for IG, they really do have a lot of products for you to trade. In fact, some of the less common, like commodities, and also some of the less common ETF, they also have as well. And not only that, you can earn reward as you trade, welcome bonus, their volume-based rebates, okay, KrisFlyer miles, etc. Okay, so for this coming March, right, they do have some promo. I will just do a very quick sharing, okay, maybe just 5 to 10 minutes. So let me just enlarge my screen over there. So just a quick intro for those who don't know, okay, just now I mentioned already, IG is a CFD provider. They focus on indices, forex, shares, commodities. They have options, they have cryptocurrencies as well. Founded in 1974. Okay, in fact, they are one of the biggest in the world, and in fact, the biggest also in Singapore as well, with traders access to more than 13,000 of financial markets. Okay, so I mentioned they are MAS regulated. They have a lot of products for you to trade. You can earn rewards as you trade, welcome bonuses, volume, flyer miles, etc. Okay, and why do you need to trade with IG? Okay, in fact they are very clean. In fact, if you take a look at the platform later, I will share with you lah. So they are quite clean. Okay, and instant overview of market prices, spread, and margin. Okay, they do have also this guarantee stop loss GSL for watertight protection. Sometimes not all CFD providers provide guarantee stop loss. So sometimes markets, whether it be some stocks, commodities or indices, overnight, okay, or over the weekend, they do have some gaps. So if you set a normal stop loss, right, no use. So you get stop out because way past below the gap, your stop loss level, you have to so-called bear the excess risk over there. But with the guarantee stop loss, right, okay, you only lose what you are prepared to lose. And not only that, okay, you can also trade through Meta for MT4 and also Pro Real Time. Okay, so right now they do have some rewards, okay, if you trade with them. So for new users, this is for new users, okay, you can receive up to 2,088 Sing dollars when you trade with IG. Okay, so you can create your account. You need to deposit at least $1,000. Okay, and start trading CFD and receive a bonus based on the notational value. Later I'll share with you more. Okay, but basically, okay, the most basic one is, okay, you deposit at least $1,000. You just place one trade, any trade. Okay, no minimum size. Okay, no minimum size. Okay, you get a $50 cash bonus. Of course, if you trade more, then you will have receive up to 2,088 bonuses. And if you are already a IG user, IG account, so for existing user, right, you can receive up to 888 when you refer your friends to IG. So basically, these are the instructions over there. Okay, go log into IG, refer a friend. You have a unique code, okay, and you start to receive the successful referral if they open and trade with IG. But for the rewards wise, the welcome bonus, this is only for new user. Okay, you can scan the QR code here. Okay, if you're watching this or somehow you can't see the link, it is over here as well. Okay, I will just post this link, okay, in the chat or in the comments over there. So essentially, this is a shortener link, bit.ly, okay, /IG-MWA-March. So as I mentioned, receive up to $2,088 when you start trading with IG, create account, deposit at least $1,000, you start trading, okay, and receive a bonus. Okay, so this is how the site will look like. Okay, so you can actually click start trading. Then if you're residing in Singapore, okay, you can use the SingPass, and within 5 to 10 minutes your account it is actually ready. Okay, so this is what I meant by the notational value over there. So if you just place any one trade, no minimum size, you just fund 1,000 Sing dollars, place one trade, okay, you instantly get rewarded with $50. Okay, any trade, no minimum size. If you trade more, like for example, if you have 500K notational value. By the way, this 500K notational value, it is not the amount that you have in your account and such. It is based on the contract size. So for those who have been trading FX, for example, you know that, for example, one contract of maybe €1 USD, the contract is equivalent, okay, to 100K thereabout, okay, 100K. So if you trade one contract, USD, yen, dollar, yen, the contract, one contract is worth, the notational value is 100,000 USD. So that is what we meant by the notational value. So which means that because typically in Singapore, okay, the leverage given for FX, it is 1:20. Okay, so you don't need to have $100,000. Basically, you just need, okay, 5,000 Sing dollars to control the $100,000. Okay, all right. So basically, you just need basically essentially 5 forex contract. You get 188 bonus. Okay, if you have a 2.5 million notational value, that's equivalent to around 30 forex contract, you get an additional 888. Okay, you get 888. Okay, if you trade more than 10 million, I don't think many will trade these lah. Okay, but if you trade the maximum size, you are a heavy trader, volume trader, approximate 120 contract, okay, per month, okay, you get 2088. In terms of notational value, I think Forex is the easiest to achieve because if you trade, like for example, the indices, okay, one contract is only 55K. Okay, if you trade one oil contract, it's only about 83K. So one Forex contract is already 100K already. Okay, all right. So this is the IG promo over here. So once again, I will post the link in the comments over here. Okay, so let's kickstart today's session. I won't be going through this. Okay, so economic data for this week. Okay, so this coming week. Okay, in fact, there are a lot of news today. Not today lah. This coming week, March 3rd onwards. So today, in fact, at 11 p.m., which is coming soon in about 20 minutes. Let me try to zoom in. Okay, there's this PMI manufacturing numbers. Okay, and then on Wednesday. Okay. President Trump speaks, okay, I don't know what tariff he is going to talk about again or whatever shocking news again, okay, but when he speaks, typically there are some kind of volatility. It can be going up, can be going down. I think last weekend he talked about the crypto, but crypto has a little surge, okay, and then I think now it's coming down again. But anyway, so be prepared that, you know, be aware, okay, that he is going to speak on Wednesday, okay, and then there's this non-farm and also the services PMI. And then on Thursday, there's unemployment claim. On Friday, again, unemployment rate, okay? All right, and then on Saturday, you know, this is during the weekend, but this is the Jerome Powell is going to speak. Clear so far? Okay, just to take note that all this could be potentially market moving event. Everything okay? If okay, okay, just type okay in the comments. And once again, if you're watching this, okay, do give me a like, okay? And share if you could. If you're watching this on YouTube, also do give me a like and also subscribe to our YouTube channel if you can. Okay, just very simple lah. Just one click will do. Okay, fair or not? Let me take a sip of water. Everything okay? Hey, no comments, eh? Just type okay, can or not? Just type okay very fast. Okay, okay, so that I know. Okay, can? Clear? Only Hadley okay, the rest not okay. Jason okay. Okay, thank you so much. Okay. All right, so let me just continue over there. So, all right, so today quite a number of things to go through, but I think should be able to finish everything. Hey, Koi, okay. So William, Meng Heng, thank you so much for your response. So quite some things to go through, but I think should be able to lah. Okay. Yeah. So my live stream today, the description, okay, it is about, you know, stocks erase the year to date gain. So what's next? Okay, if you take a look at the S&P right now, okay, I'll do a naked chart. Okay, naked. I love naked. Okay, so naked chart over there. Okay, so this is a naked chart. You can see that this is the start of the year. Start of year is somewhere around here. This is the vertical line over there. You can see over there, you know, was somewhere around here. You know, go up, go down, go up, go down. It was kind of ranging. Okay, it takes about 1.5. It takes about 2.5 months. Okay, to go up to all-time high. Okay, all right, but it just takes, you know, a few days. Okay, for the market to plummet. Okay, and then go around or break even or below the year to date. So you can see over there, it is Dow Jones. Okay, it is actually year to date slightly above, not slightly above, just 3%. Okay, S&P is just slightly above the break even, so it's 1.2%. Nasdaq, this is Nasdaq Composite. It is already negative year to date, already minus 2.4%. So another chart that I want to share, if you're not a chart, okay, it has been, I think, quite some time. This is from slickcharts.com. So this one, SLICK, slickcharts.com. Okay, so I'll just post this link for in the comments over there. So for example, over there, maybe the S&P, okay, you can see the year to date return. You just click close. Ignore the dividend return, total return. Okay, the price return is about 1.24%. So this is exactly what I meant by this 1.2%. So year to date. So there's a lot of things for you to explore in this slick charts. Okay, so I won't go through every single one of them, but you can go through them. They have this, component return, year-to-date dividend weight analysis with the companies, the components. Okay, all right. So the biggest first until the smallest and such. Also, you can know that the top few company has a lot of weightage over there. Okay, Apple is already contributed about 7% of the whole S&P really. Okay, in fact, the very small one, okay, they contribute just about 0.05% of the weightage of S&P 500. So, there's interesting things to find in slick charts. Okay, so to explore that. All right. So, S&P 500, okay, so it briefly fell below the last year closing price, erasing year to date. So, somewhere just near the year to date. So, just very fast, okay. And as I mentioned last week, right, I talked about the Magnificent Seven. I forgot to mention this. So dropped 4.5% from its all-time high since February 19th. So okay, S&P, the all-time high, okay, it is dropped about 4.6, 4.5%. So there about okay. All right, so you can see that last week I mentioned about the Magnificent Seven shift. So last year it drove about 50% plus of the S&P gains over the past 2 years. So right now it has entered into a correction territory. Okay, but like what I mentioned last week, right? Okay, but the overall, the broader market S&P has remained range bound. So last week I talked about the Magnificent Seven ETF, right? So if you want to have a rough gauge of what these 7 stocks are doing, okay, you can just MAGS. This is the Round Hill Mag 7 ETF over there. So you can see that, it actually, went down quite a bit, okay, last week, okay, while the market, okay, overall S&P, it is still like range bound. Can you see? Range bound, but the MAGS, okay, is already coming down quite a bit. So the MAGS is underperforming the S&P 500 now. So this is exactly what I say last week, no change. So something that I saw online, okay, so the Magnificent Seven have relinquished its leadership this year. So this is the chart that I'm going to show you, which is what I have shown you just now. Okay, so this is just a comparison over here. So this is the Magnificent Seven. I'll just open in a new tab over there, so bigger for you to see. So can you see over there? Can you see over there? All right. So while the S&P, it is sort of still range bound, right? Okay. The Magnificent Seven, it is undergoing a huge pullback. Not say huge, a relatively bigger pullback. Okay, clear so far? So exactly the same. All right. So so what is exactly driving the pullback? So I would just gather some of the things that is in the news, in the media right now. They are so-called trying to tell you what is causing this pullback right now. Okay. Hey, right now we have 150 people, more than 150 people. Do give me a like, share, and comments. If you find any point in time you find so-called value in this live stream, okay, do subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our YouTube channel, and like the Facebook Live as well. Okay. So first of all, okay, if you read the news recently, there's some growth concern. Okay. All right. So the US GDP, okay, grew about 2.8% in 2023. Okay, but quarter one, I think it's 2024. Sorry. Okay. But quarter one data shows slowing momentum, okay? And not only that, okay, there are some weaker so-called the fundamentals indicators, okay? Like for example, retail sales are down, jobless claims a little bit higher, okay? PMI, there's a contraction, okay? And also so-called the U curve and all this, and the weather disruption. Yeah, weather disruption, okay? This is what they're saying that they might have played a role also, because in the US, typically there are hurricanes, and such, okay, that could cause so-called retail sales down and all this, okay. This is one of the growth concern. Secondly, of course, there's also the uncertainty in the policy under Trump admin, okay. So of course, the tariff that's coming in, okay, that's coming out soon is going to March 4th, coming up tomorrow. Canada or Mexico, and April it will be the EU and the China. For China, it's about 10% import tax. Okay, so this might cause a temporal slowdown in the business investment, and the consumer spending might be a tad slower. Of course, recently the biggest concern will be the big tech, the Magnificent Seven, okay, turning from a leader to a laggard. And recently, Nvidia earnings, okay, even though it is very strong, okay, but it is still below the expectation. So that is the reason why the stock actually plunged minus 8.5%. So if you take a look at Nvidia recently, okay, after the earnings, right, it actually continued to drop some more. Okay, recently it dropped quite a bit. So from this peak onwards, okay, it is like about 20%. It is down about 20% down already. Okay, for the Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia. This is Nvidia chart over there. Okay, but I just want to let you know, okay, when we are in a midst of a correction, okay, in the midst of a correction, okay, the market is overall coming down, okay, ITIONEC, okay, let's say for example, okay, when there is a good earnings, okay, company might have good earnings, not necessarily just Nvidia, can be any other companies, okay, but however, when we are in the midst of a correction, okay, typically, no matter how good the earning is, typically, not always, a lot of times, okay, it tends to go down as well, okay, it follows the overall market trend. Of course, not to mention the Magnificent Seven is already lagging already. So this is not a surprise if it just continue going down. Do you understand what I'm trying to say regarding the earnings and also related to the pullback sentiment, the correction as such? If you understand what I'm trying to say, okay, just type letter E to represent earnings in the comments. Just type letter E. Once again, okay, also very little like, say, okay, 150 people, okay, liking won't actually tell people what you are watching, actually, to be really honest, but you really help to, I know that there are some people who doesn't like to respond or anything because they are afraid that, people people will know what they are watching, the activities and such. Liking won't really do that, liking, okay, unless you share, okay, and such. People won't know. Liking is okay. In case you are wondering, liking is okay, but liking will allow Facebook and YouTube to let them know that actually a lot of people like this, okay, so they will actually maybe share more this video to let more people see, or in the future when Market Wise Asia have more content and such, they will show more in your feed, okay, all right, because if you don't respond anything, eventually, okay, they will not show you anything else already. Hey, Darius. Yes, in quite some time. Actually, I noticed that you haven't been attending my live for a few sessions. Where have you been? Okay. Yeah. I realized that because normally you ask me, hey, what is Hang Seng, what is Hang Seng doing? What is this doing? What is this doing? But recently you haven't been around. Yeah. In fact, I think next week, I think we'll have some lucky draw. Okay. Because I think IG is going to, courtesy of IG, they are going to sponsor certain things, okay, if you stay on with the Facebook Live. Okay, all right, so, okay, and also the souring sentiment and such, okay, and consumer confidence hit its biggest drop since August 2021, okay, all right. Won a lot on Hang Seng. Thanks to me. Sure or not, what did I say about Hang Seng? I also forget already, okay? All right, so okay, despite negative mood, okay, spending remained strong in 2023. Okay, so this is something that I'm going to share with you also. These economic surprises have turned negative for the first time. Okay, all right, so I'm going to show you this chart over there. I'll post the link in the comments over there. So this is open image in a new tab over here. Okay, so this is the economic surprises. So basically, the economic surprise index is referring to an aggregate of all the various so-called the numbers that's coming out, okay, could be so-called, for example, just now I share with you that all these are manufacturing, all the numbers, fundamental, economic fundamental numbers, okay, unemployment rate change, whatever is non-farm payroll and all these, whether it is, above the forecast or below the forecast. Typically, below the forecast is not good lah. Okay, so this is what it meant by that. So recently, okay, since 2024, okay, May 2024, which is over here, this is the first time this economic surprises index is turned negative, which means that there are a lot more so-called negative news numbers that is coming out, worse than the forecasted numbers. I repeat, worse than the forecasted numbers. So that could also, maybe the current sentiment that could also cause the market to come down recently also. Okay, all right. But okay, I want to ask you certain things. Okay, these are just all the fundamental news. Okay, growth concern, policy uncertainty, big tech, sovereign sentiment. This is just what all the news are telling you. Okay, but let me ask you a question. Okay, if you actually listen to me, watch my Facebook Live, do I really depend on all this to make my trade or not? Especially for those who are seasonal vantage insiders, like for example, Melvin, okay, Koi, and all these, okay, all right, and such, a lot of you like William and all these, okay. Do you see me always use these kind of fundamentals numbers to trade or not? Okay, all right. I think the answer is no. I don't use all these, okay. All these are good news numbers that you should know, but for me, okay, if you realize, basically, yeah, while I'm also okay, I don't use all these. Basically, I use a number of things for me to trade. Okay, for example, like market breadth. Okay, I use sentiment. Okay, sentiment. I use market internals. Okay, I use price action. Okay, all right. And last but not least, what is the main thing that I use? What are the main thing that I use? Okay, start with the letter S1. I think for those SVI, you should know. What is it? Okay, let me know. What is it? What is it? Let me know. Okay, no answer also. Okay, the answer is actually seasonal lah, correct or not? Okay, I use seasonal trend, okay, to tell me, okay. Not that the rest of the thing not important, but I feel that certain things, okay, as a short-term trader, short-term meaning that I do like swing or position trade, holding for a few days, okay, maybe 2 days to maybe 1 month, that kind of, okay, thereabout, okay. These are the things that I mostly look at. Market breadth, the most simple one is like, for example, percentage of stocks above certain MA. Sentiment is very important. What is the masses they are thinking? Are they overly bullish, overly bearish? Market internals could be a number of things, okay. Could be, the McLaren oscillator, which is also one of the market breadth I should classify, but internals could be other things like, for example, like VIX or VVIX ratio, that kind of thing. Price action, okay, of course, could be the just the price. I forget to add in. Sometimes I do analyze the options flows as well, but okay, but I'll be totally honest with you, I'm not so good in options flow, though I do look at that. The key things will be breadth, sentiment, market internals, price action, seasonals. Okay, so in fact, last week I've been talking about this, how the price action and the sentiments and also the season has been pointing down, possibly for the start of a market correction already. I've been saying that already. But of course, I'll be going through this later, but these are so-called the fundamentals that people are talking about. Just to let you know, okay, which make you feel smarter. So if you ask other people, people might might be interested to know lah, that kind of thing now. Okay, this is good for analysts lah. Okay, if I use this kind of reason okay, price sentiment, market internal, price action, option flow, seasonal, I will never appear on Channel News Asia 1. I will never appear on Channel News Asia 1. Okay, because they think all these things are bullshit lah. Okay, in fact, I think all these are bullshit. In fact, I think all these are bullshit. Okay, these are the real things that people use for trading. Okay, okay, all right. So anyway, later I'll go through that. Okay, but let's see what's supporting the economy and market. This one is useful. This one is useful. Okay, as a general whole, I think this is quite forward-looking. Okay, but I think even though the market has been coming down, okay, not so good, GDP coming down a little bit, but you know it is still relatively okay. Okay, still a near long-term potential. It is still there. Okay, consumer spending is a bit slowing down, but still stable. I mean, it is not drastically going down. Okay, in terms of talking about all the big banks and all this, okay, they are still lending quite well. Okay, no very strict restrictions. So you know, bank is easing lending, supporting business investment. Unemployment rate, okay, I think as long as we kept within the 4% plus or minus, I think we are still okay. If we ever go above more than 5%, then you might need to be a little bit more careful. I don't want to go through that again, but typically if you take a look at when the so-called the Fed chart, right? Typically when unemployment rate is more than 5%, there's a lag time, but subsequently there will be a recession. Of course, you know, when there's a recession, okay, the market will react. Okay, the market always forward-looking, and then the market will start to come down, that kind of thing. Okay, even though there's inflation, okay, but the wages are still rising. So all this is leading to, you know, consumer spending, everything okay, that kind of thing, still okay lah. Okay, and so far, even though the AI Magnificent Seven, all this is coming down, but the AI spending remains strong. That's the reason why you can see that Nvidia, okay, it is still posting very strong earning growth. So Nvidia signal high demand, industry outlook positive lah. Okay, and corporate profits, I think I shared previously also quite a number of times. You know, for this coming year, okay, the forecast is a double digit. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 13% earning growth for this year. Okay, and not only that, okay, this is more of a technical one. I think this is a more interesting one. This is something that I use. Just I mentioned, right? The sentiment is something that I use. Okay, sentiment over there, sentiment, market sentiment, okay. And of course, you know, market sentiment can be quite subjective. You know, typically in terms of subjective, okay, subjective market sentiment, I like to look at my personal Facebook feed. Okay, and also my Twitter. Not Twitter. Okay, I kept calling called Twitter, but yeah, X. Okay, formerly known as Twitter. So X, you know, what are the people talking about? Are they overly bearish or positive as well? Okay, so typically when the masses, okay, are overly bearish, bearish sentiment, okay, there's a potential upside. Okay, like I mentioned, okay, all the masses like you and I, the masses, we are the public. Typically, we are always wrong one when it is gravitating towards so-called a bearish sentiment, extreme sentiment. Okay, this is where there's a potential upside. Okay, so right now, okay, yeah, historical such a low lead to above average return. So typically, not typically, so investor sentiment right now, it is at its highest. So which means that there is a lot of pessimism in the market, okay, since 2022. Okay, all right, so this one I don't go through. Okay, inflation going lower. Okay, so the thing that you can objectively quantify with number objectively, it is actually through a survey using this AAII investor sentiment survey. So this is like the US investors, you know, group, where I think they have more than 6 figures of people inside this AAII. So basically they'll do a survey asking them, hey, are you bullish or bearish on the market right now? Okay, so right now the bulls to bears ratio, so if you take a look at the chart right now, which actually I think I mentioned, but this is just another visual representation of this AAII. So it's the number of bulls versus the number of bears, the ratio over there. So you open image in a new chart over there. So this is what it shows. So typically this is extreme optimism. Okay, extreme optimism. At the bottom near the thing here, it is extreme pessimism. Clear so far? So right now you can see that we are somewhere near the extreme pessimism. Okay, extreme pessimism. Typically, when it is here, the market tends to go higher. But this is rarely seen. I mean that this is quite unusual for me. The reason why, okay, it is because if you take a look at the DP gallery that I always mention, okay, I mentioned this the number of time. Okay, I think that this is one of the number one useful tool that I always use, and it is free to you. Okay, you can see all the trend, condition, market breadth, and sentiment, etc. Okay. All right. So if you take a look at the AAII investor sentiment over here. Okay, AI investor sentiment over here. Okay. Just now it was going through the ratio, but right now I'm not looking at the ratio. I'm just looking at the absolute number. Okay. You can see that right now the percentage of pessimism, the percentage number of bulls has reached about 60%. 60% of all the investors are actually very pessimistic. Okay, are pessimistic of the market, like essentially. Okay, you realize that the last time it happened, it is in 2022 where it crossed below this green line over there. You can see that it is over here, it is over here, it is over here. Can see, if you can see, okay, just type yes in the comments first before I continue. So right now we are here. Okay, can see or not? All right. Yes, right. Hallie say yes. Okay. And do you realize something? Okay, I try to make it just nice like that. Okay. Okay, can see or not? What do you realize typically when it is at maybe at about 60% mark, the number 60% mark over there? What do you typically see on the chart here? Okay, what do you typically see on the chart here? Okay, what kind of characteristic that the market usually has when the AAII sentiment it is at an extreme bearishness? Anybody can answer me? I think you might need some text to type, but you can just type whatever you want. Okay. Not only Joshua, thank you for responding to me. I really appreciate that. Okay. Not only the market goes down. Okay. Yeah. So, and not only it dip and rebound. Okay. Dip, it is, yes, dip. Okay. And rebounded. Okay. The key thing is typically when it is at a 60% mark, you can see that it has pretty steep drawdown, pretty steep drawdown. Well, this is, you remember 2022, all these are quite fearful one. Okay, this kind of number of drop, it is quite fearful one. It is like, those who long, with, especially with leverage, you will have a heart attack one. And of course, especially you can see over there, this is the 2020 COVID sell-off, 60%, all very bearish. It's going to cause heart attack one. So you can see that typically there was a sharp sell-off, okay, as what I call sharp sell-off. But this time it is a bit different. Can you see that the market did not really have a huge drop? Okay, okay, and you can see this is over here. This is exactly the most recent one over there. Okay, the market did not really have a huge drop, but the investor sentiment, it is actually at a very low. So this is the market sentiment. It is actually quite unique, quite strange to me. Okay, but nevertheless, okay, this is one way to quantify. Okay, so moving forward, okay, I don't know how long it is. Okay, I think there could be a relief. There could be a relief. Okay, bounce in the indices. Okay, all right, relief bounce in the indices. I don't know how long it could bounce or not. I don't know. There might not be, there could be, but there's a good chance that they might have some bounce or so. Okay, but overall, I'm still bearish on the market. But overall, right now, if you take a look at the S&P 500 chart, okay, right now is last Friday. It had a kind of a rebound. Okay, so recently it was pretty much oversold based on the daily time frame, it is much oversold over there. Okay, so if you take a look at the SPX, this is the cash index, cash index. Okay, so if you take a look at the spot gamma level, this is the zero gamma level. Okay, you can see that the zero gamma level, it is at about 6,000 level, 6,000 level. So this is the 6,000 level. So if you wanted to be more bullish, price has to be above the 6,000 level. If price continue to stay below this 6,000 level, then there could be more volatility downside to go. And if you actually add into my usual indicator, okay, this is the central pivot range plus the cloud, okay, Ichimoku cloud over there. And of course, this month, it is the start of a new month. So this is March, right? This is March, okay? So you can see that March, there will be a new central pivot range over here. There'll be a new central pivot range. So this CPR level will be acting as a resistance level, at a resistance level over there. Okay, we are hitting at the CPR level. This is the cash index. If you take a look at the S&P futures index, okay, we are also there. Okay, you can see that it is right now resisting at the CPR level. Okay, these three dots over there. Can you see the upper shadow of the candle pattern over there? Okay, we are resisted over there. Okay, the Nasdaq futures, okay, we are also right smack at the CPR level there. So it is not surprising, okay, if price could face some resistance in the days to come or so, right smack at the resistance level at CPR level. And the Russell 2000, it is so far the weakest of the three indices, okay. It is CPR level, it is over here, okay. So before I go into what could happen in the coming week or so, as in the scenario that could happen after that, right? Okay, let me just go through with you the promo for IG. Right now, there are 180 plus people in the room, both combined on YouTube and Facebook. I think there might be some who just joined and not aware of the IG promotion, because IG is the sponsor today. So, give them some airtime, okay? And they have a good promo for you today also. So I'm just go through with you. Okay, IG, okay, like I mentioned just now, they are the biggest in the world for CFD provider. Then are also number one in Singapore as well. They are MAS regulated, and they do really have a lot of so-called products for you to trade, more than 13,000 plus. You can earn reward, bonuses, volume-based rebates, KrisFlyer miles, etc. All right, and these are the things, okay, that I mentioned, okay, just now. Okay, they actually, the website, not the website, the platform is very clean. Okay, later I'll show you. I think just now I forgot to show you. Okay, and they have this guaranteed stop loss that can help you to so-called minimize your risk to the exact price that you want. So sometimes there's a gap, when the price gap down, you lose a lot more than you initially, even with a standard stop loss level, okay? And you can, trade through other platforms like TradingView, MT4, Pro, Real Time, etc. So right now, they do have this promo, okay? So this is the receive up to $2,088 Sing dollars when you trade with IG. This is for new user only, and you just need to open an account, create an account, deposit at least Sing dollars, $1,000, okay? And the easiest way, okay, to qualify is to place one trade, okay? Then you can get instantly, not instantly, I mean that you will get a $50, cash bonus, okay? The terms and condition, okay, you can refer back to the link over there, somewhere around there, okay? All right, but you can get $50, okay? And you can get more when you trade more, okay? And if you are already an existing IG, okay, account user, you can refer a friend and receive up to 888, okay? You can just scan the QR code and head over to the site for more information. Okay, so this is the IG link over there. IG link over there. Oh, this one. Okay, IG link, it is here. Okay, open account and start trading today. So can head over to this link over here. Okay, so it is, in case somehow you can't see the link on the replay or so, right, it is bit.ly, bit.ly/IG-MWA- much over there. Or once again, you can just, you know, scan the QR code over here. Okay, once you're inside, you see this link over there. You can just create an account. Okay, using a SingPass, it is just 5 to 10 minutes to open an account lah. Okay, so the notational value, okay, you just deposit at least $1,000. Okay, trade CFD within the first 60 days of account activation. All right, so the easiest one, it is to place one trade. Okay, and you get rewarded with $50. The notational value 500K, which means that equivalent to about 5 contracts of FX. Okay, you get 188. If you trade more than 10 mil of notational value, there's about 120 K of contracts, you get $2,088. So for more terms and conditions, okay, it is all here. Okay, inside the link over there, you can see, I think, all the terms and conditions over there. So this is the terms and condition, okay, just to let you know over there. Okay, so you need just to place one trade, you get $50 and such. All these are listed in the website. Okay, just to share with you the IG platform over there. So this is the IG platform. So like I mentioned, they really do have a lot of products for you to trade on. So for example, indices. Okay, of course, the usual suspects like the Hong Kong, the US, Japan, okay, Australia, they have, okay. Chinese, they have the H share, A shares, okay. They have the Euro index, Taiwan index, okay. Even the IG, okay, it is from Europe, so they have also a lot of these Europe indices like Sweden, Netherlands, South Africa, and such, German, Norway, and such, okay. And one good things I like about them is that they really do have a lot of commodities for you to trade. Not the most common one, they also do have, of course, the usual suspect like oil, okay, gold, silver, they have, you know, like platinum, okay, palladium, they have as well, copper, aluminum, lead, nickel. The soft commodities, I think later I'm going to share with you one trade ideas, okay, on the soft commodities, okay. For example, coffee, cocoa, soybean, sugar, all these they have as well, okay. And for example, the ETF, they also do have a lot of so-called ETF there, okay. Not the most common one, they do also have. So for example, okay, like recently I traded the Poland ETF. I actually mentioned this in my seasonal Vantage Insiders as well. They do have this EPOL. This is the Poland country ETF. See, they have also, okay. Not many CFD provider, they have this, okay. Recently, I also mentioned about the Brazil ETF, EWZ, that is doing extremely well. See, they have also EWZ, the Brazil Cap ETF, okay. Recently, I also talked about the Chile ETF, Chile, country Chile, ECH. They do also have the Chile Cap ETF. So some of the smaller company, obscure one, recently that I talked about, okay, for example, like VC, okay, whether they have or not. Venture, I think they have also. Never mind. Okay, I think Viston Corp, okay, not so common one. They also do have, so they have a lot of things lah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So once again, just to, if you are interested, you can create an account, fund, and trade 1,000, and you can start receiving your bonus. I'll post once again the link in the comments. Okay. So let me continue here. So, okay. So, right now it's coming down. So what is the thing that could potentially happen in the indices for the time to come? Okay. So I just want to share with you this seasonal chart over there. Okay. I won't show you all the thing over there now. I think it is it this one? Not this one. Not this one. Okay, it is actually post-election. This is the more important one. Okay. All right. So this is the post-election seasonal trend over here. Okay. So right now, it is not exactly to the dot here. Okay. But you can see that it is actually performing quite well and with to the post-election seasonal trend over here. Okay, so typically, okay, February, during a post-election year, which is this year under Trump admin, it is the post-election year. You know, it kind of going down, and it is pretty much the same. Okay, and I could anticipate what could happen. Although earlier I was a bit 1 week earlier, so I shorted the first time I get stop out, second time I went in. Okay, I think last week I talked about I shorted the small cap, right? So I have a 2 hour profit. It's a very good profit for me. Okay, and then right now it is coming around here. So right now I'm going to show you, like right now from here 1st to 8th of March, typically there could be some potential rebound over here, potential rebound over here. Okay, potential rebound over here. All right. So I want to share with you this. Where is it? Okay, I just want to compare the chart over there. Okay, do a naked chart over there. So this is the SPX naked chart over there. Okay, so this is December, January, then February until now. Okay, so if you add in the okay, all right, so follow me. Okay, so can you see over there? All right, so initially January, it started to go higher. After it come down, then it surged upwards, okay, into February also, and then it's coming down. This is based on the seasonal trend that I actually mentioned it in December last year. So this is the roadmap that I mentioned to my members. Okay, so January, okay, started, it goes higher. It goes higher, can see or not? Okay, it goes higher, okay, and then comes down, okay, and then it goes up, even though really not until Feb and such, but eventually go higher. Not exactly coming down at early Feb, but eventually it did really come down in February, okay, and right now it is like doing this thing here again. So I am not sure whether you find it amazing or not. Okay, like I always tell my SVI members or even the public, okay, seasonal, it is the closest thing to having a crystal ball. So you won't know exactly, not 100%, you won't know exactly what you do, but it will give you a very good gauge of what the market can do, or you can anticipate what could happen. Okay, so I think the this, where is it? I can't find. Is it this one? I think gold right now is the best so far. It really follow the seasonal trend really well. Okay, so if you take a look at gold, so let's take a look at the gold spot price over there. Okay, gold. Okay, let's go a futures price. I think I marked out already. So gold futures price over there, over there. Okay, this one. Okay. So I told my members that gold, it tends to go higher in January, okay? And maybe somewhere around late February, it tends to, not sure we can see, okay, like that, can see better, right? It tends to peak at February over here, okay? Late February. So this is exactly what it does over there, okay? February, January, when I first told my members, I said, hey, you know, mid of December, somewhere around here, you can start looking at gold already. So it just go up all the way exactly, okay, at mid February, it came down. So this is gold. So I actually shorted gold somewhere around right at the top over there. Okay, of course today rebounded lah. Okay, but this is expected when price has gone down so much already. Okay, all right. So once again, I can't guarantee that it will happen 100% all the time, but there about a plus minus and give you some clue on what could happen. So if you are interested to know how to use seasonal advantage to your advantage, okay, all right. So this is what you can do over there. So this is the webinar. This is on-demand webinar. It's online. Okay, you can share you how to unlock the secret patterns hidden in the market, the key to predicting market move like a pro. You can go to this link over here. okay? Or you can just go to the social media site over there, which I post in the link over there here, which is over here at the end of the page. There's this webinar over there lah. So just click on it, okay, and then register for this webinar. Okay, then we'll show you how you can use it to your advantage lah. Okay, all right. So this is for the S&P. So moving forward, okay, the SPX. Okay, so there are a few ways that the SPX can do. Okay, so if you take a look at the seasonal trend over there, so potentially there could have some rebound. Okay, after that, okay, it is only for my seasonal vantage insiders only. Okay, I won't review them to you. Okay, if you join, you'll know the roadmap and can help you plan in advance. All right. Okay. So my SVI, to be really honest, it is not very expensive lah. Okay. So one trade can make you back a lot already. So if you have the intention to join other courses whatsoever, you think that is better for you, then I mean that you can go ahead lah. Okay, but I think mine is very good. Okay, anyway, yeah, never mind. Okay, you decide. Okay, you decide. Okay, right now we have about 300 members. Okay, in the SVI. Anyway, so this is the cloud. Okay, so there are a few things that possibly could happen. I'll just use the S&P as an example. Okay, that could applicable to the Nasdaq and the Russell 2000 as well. Okay, so either right now there could be some potential relief rebound. Okay, all right, and then there could be a pullback. Okay, form support at the CPR. Okay, and then go higher again. All right, or okay, this is the resistance level. Okay, maybe you can go like that and then come down again. Okay, all right, tested the low. Okay, and then go higher again. This is another scenario lah. Another scenario that I'm planning out for, it is maybe, you know, it is just go up all the way like that lah. Okay, go up like that lah. Okay, but I doubt so lah. Okay, I don't think personally, I could be wrong. This might not be the end of the correction. So once again, based on this seasonal data over there, which I already shared to my members, okay, there could be another leg down. Okay, the one that I really like, okay, will be, you know, like that. Okay, okay, goes up some more. Okay, then come down again. Okay, retest the low over there. Okay, and then after that go higher. So that is the best scenario that I envision. So let's see whether this scenario can play out or not. Okay, so I think that there could be another downside. Again, the date wise, I won't mention. Okay, for SPI, you should know the date. Refer back to the roadmap. Okay, refer back to the roadmap. That should give you a very rough idea what could happen in the coming days and weeks to go. Okay, clear so far? Clear so far? Everything okay? Just type okay in the comments. Okay, we are into 1 hour mark already. Okay, clear so far or not? Okay, so that is so personally. Okay, I repeat, there could be some more downside to go. Okay, but we will have some relief rebounds first. Okay, relief rebound first. I don't know how high the rebound will go lah. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I know there are some gurus that can predict to the dot lah. Okay, I can't now. Okay, if you think they are so good, then you listen to them. Whether they house sell or not, you decide lah. Okay, after some time you know. After some time you know already. Okay. All right. So yeah. So I don't know, but we have to watch that. But I think that there could be another leg down. Clear so far? Clear. All right. And okay. So right now I'm going to give you a trade idea that I think could be interesting. Okay. This trade idea maybe some of you might not trade, but I think good to know. Good to know also. Okay. So this is the trade ideas that I am going to share with you. So for the March, so this is more of a bearish kind of data set that I'll share with you. So this is coffee. Coffee. In case you don't know about coffee, okay. All right. Coffee. This is CFD cash contracts. Okay. Doesn't matter lah. So this is just matter. Do you realize that coffee price has been, you know, exponentially go higher since the start of 2025? Okay, it has been like this. So it is amazing that right now coffee price still at kopitiam still haven't really increased quite a lot. I think that it is still roughly the same. Okay, it is still roughly the same. Okay, all right. The Yakun, at least Yakun, it is still $2 for a kopi all. Okay, all right. Hey, by the way, something interesting to share. I think MBS, I think the toast box there is the most expensive in Singapore. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I order one Milo, one kopi O, two kopi C kosong. Okay, guess how much? You guess how much? One Milo, one kopi O, and two kopi C kosong. All four are big cup. You guess how much? You guess how much? Interesting, okay? Before I share with you the three ideas, you just guess how much. I repeat, one Milo, one kopi O, two kopi C kosong, large cup. Only Melvin. Hey, $40 a bit 夸张啦，$40 for just coffee a bit ridiculous, right? Okay. Actually, Wylam 30 also a bit 夸张 okay. I think Melvin and Tesla got it pretty much near, okay. It is about $15, So I got it at about $14.40, okay. So each cup is about 350. So yeah, I think not cheap to me, not cheap to me. Can I afford it? I can, but to me it's like not cheap. Okay. So it's quite pretty expensive. Of course, MBS lah. Okay, yeah, MBS. So cater to the tourists. There's a lot of tourists there as well. So I don't know why tourists want to come to Singapore. It's so expensive. Anyway, yeah. So the coffee. So the bearish seasonal. Okay, it is from 4th of March. Okay, to 27th of March. Okay, 4th of March to 27th of March. Okay. Historically, it has a win rate of 82%. Okay, based on the past 22 years, which means out of the past 18 years, okay, it has been bearish during this period, which is somewhere around here, right? So if you take a look at coffee, okay, not looking too bad. Okay, you can see that it is right now resisted at the central pivot range over there. So whether it come down or not, I don't know. Okay, you decide. Okay, all right. So I'm just sharing with you some data. Okay, this is quantitative data. Okay, all right. So this is coffee. So once again, in fact, IG, they do have coffee as well. So if you take a look at the commodities over there, they do have this coffee, New York Arabica. Okay, coffee Arabica. So this is the prices over there. Got the 3779. So this is at about lah. Okay, so this is the coffee. Okay, 377 plus now, right now, or 38 something now, right now. Okay, right. So this is coffee. Okay, clear so far. All right. So if you understood and you find value in today's sharing session, okay. All right, I'm coming to the end of today's session already. So if you find value in today's session, okay, just type value or letter V in the comments. Okay, so just a very brief recap over there. So all in all, I think that the market, the indices, the key indices, I think they will have another leg down based on the seasonal data. Okay, all right, we shall see how it goes. Okay, options wise, only CFD options. Okay, commodities, they only have a few only. So that is only the oil, natural gas, gold, and silver. But this is quite common now. Quite common. Oil have lah. Okay. All right. But to be really honest, okay, I don't suggest that you trade options using CFD options. I repeat, okay, even though IG has options, CFD options, I don't encourage you to trade that lah. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I just want to be as honest and as transparent as I could. Okay, I don't recommend you trade this. Okay, I think it is good for you if you want to trade the indices, FX, okay, commodities, okay, and such. All right, so options, I don't recommend that you use CFD and trade. Okay. All right. So once again, if you find the session useful, just type letter V or just type value in the comments. So at the end of the day, okay, this Facebook Live is probably supported by IG. So once again, IG, they do have this promo over there. You find $1,000, you place one trade, you get $50. If you trade more, you can receive up to $2,088 lah. Okay, so you can open an account and start trading today. I will post the link in the comments. Okay. IG commission is high if only if you trade the shares CFD. Okay. Once again, it is not the cheapest. Okay. There are other alternatives. That's why I say just now, right? If you are looking to trade FX, indices, commodity, all this, okay, you can trade because they do not have commission and all this. The so-called commission are built into the spread, okay? But if you really, really like CFD and if you really want to trade everything in one platform, they do have shares and ETF as well. But shares and ETF, you will have to pay the $10 commission, which is not the most, it's not the cheapest, but at least everything is in your platform. Okay, all right. So with that, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to end the session today already. So once again, thank you so much for watching this live stream. I hope you enjoyed the session and get some value. So once again, thank you so much. If you find value, just type letter V in the comments. Okay, have a good evening, okay, ahead, and I'll see you guys again next week. Thank you, Wan An, and bye-bye.